Assalamu alaikum, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers. It's your brother Amir Yusuf, and I'm here to inform you, original black man and original black woman, here as sojourners on a temporary stay in America, that our nation, which is the true seed of Abraham, we are at war, brothers and sisters. Yes, we're being attacked from every elevated place, brothers and sisters, as our enemies declared war on our nation 500 years ago, and they declared war on our nation from every elevated place, as they have been attacking our minds, meaning they have been attacking the way that we think, the way we see things, the way that we view reality. They have our minds caught up in that force field that they have over it, which is mind control, brothers and sisters. Yes. So if our enemies are providing us with the things that we need, they have control of our minds because we accept the things that they provide us with. So that goes to show you that we accept the mind that they give us at the same time. See, if we accept money and resources from our enemies, we have to also accept their mind, their way of living, their lifestyles. Do as they say, think as they think, because our enemies want our enemies want us to think just like them and do like them and act like them and be like them so they can be comfortable around us, because our righteous nature is in total conflict with our enemy's nature. And our enemies are these Caucasian white devils. They are our direct enemies, along with all these other nations, brothers and sisters, that are against us, that have no love for us, that will never stand with us, that got rich off of us by stealing from us. So I'm here to inform you what is taking place, brothers and sisters, and that America is currently under judgment and has been under judgment for what they have done to the original black man and original black woman right here in the Northern American wilderness, as they put us through a nightmare. Yes, a nightmare, brothers and sisters. And we label that nightmare the Holocaust, because we are the only nation, and I mean only nation, that went through the nightmare of the Holocaust, which went on for 400 years right here in America at the hands of these Caucasian white devils, our direct enemies, brothers and sisters. And they have already proven to us that they are devils. So we're not going to turn the other cheek, as their nature goes to show. They have been shedding blood and spreading mischief directly at the original black man and original black woman right here in America. And they've been spreading that mischief and shedding that blood, as I stated, at God's chosen people, which are the true seed of Abraham. That's us, original black man and original black woman. And these devils, they gave us their minds, meaning they have us thinking the way that they think. They have us viewing reality the way they view reality, as they are attacking our minds mentally. See, back in the nightmare of the Holocaust, they were physically attacking us, brothers and sisters, and mentally attacking us. But now, that physical attack, it's stopped to this day, as they are mentally attacking us. We're living in the times of mind wars, brothers and sisters. They are at war with our mind. But that doesn't mean that they don't have the targets on our backs. Because they do. The target is on our back, brothers and sisters. As I stated, these devils are dealing with us from every elevated place. That means they're looking down on us. And they're looking down on us with the targets on our backs. Because the outcome of this war in heaven, which is located in the Middle East, it's all about us, brothers and sisters. So these devils, they have to keep their eyes on us. They have to pay attention to us by any means necessary. Because once that grip that they have over our minds is destroyed and falls apart due to the outcome of the war in the Middle East, that mental attack will then become a physical attack. They're going to want to attack us physically, brothers and sisters. And as I stated, we are aware of this because I'm here to inform you, brothers and sisters, of what's taking place. And we're not going to forget what these devils have done to us in the nightmare we went through, which was the Holocaust, because we've seen it with our very own eyes, brothers and sisters. See, we have to realize that we are our ancestors, and our ancestors are us. That's how we arrived here, brothers and sisters. We arrived here through the seed of our ancestors, making them us and us them. We're just here in a different form, brothers and sisters. But we have always been here. And we ain't going nowhere, brothers and sisters. We're going to always be here. Because we are the makers, the owners, the cream of the planet Earth, the gods of the universe, brothers and sisters. We're God's people. And that makes us gods too. Because the judgment America is under, as I stated, is due to what these devils have done to our nation right here in America. They have tortured, afflicted, chastised, sodomized our nation. They have burnt us, lynched us, butt broken us, raped us, used our children as alligator bait and fed them to the alligators. They used the Willie Lynch methods on our nation. They divided us as a people. They did all of the cruel things that you can think of and imagine, brothers and sisters. So for that, America is under judgment. And they're facing their judgment in real time. But the shock of the hour is near, brothers and sisters. And the shock of the hour is going to come due to the outcome of the war in heaven, which is in the Middle East. In the war in heaven, it's all about us, brothers and sisters. Yes, it's all about the original black man and original black woman right here in America. And we are the true seed of Abraham. We're God's chosen people, brothers and sisters. As it is revealed in Genesis chapter 15, verse 12 through 17, we're the only nation that fits that description, that is directly connected to the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant, which is our vision. And it is revealed in Genesis chapter 15, verse 18, for us to return home to a land that is ours, where we're going to gain all our freedoms, where we will not be tortured and afflicted, where we will have justice, where we will be thinking for ourselves, doing for ourselves. We're not going to be caught up in this world's life anymore, which this world's life is pertaining to the American dream, which is the gravitational vortex that's tearing us apart and ripping us apart. And we don't seem to realize it, brothers and sisters. And we don't realize it because we're caught up in this man's world. And this man is the Caucasian white man, which is the devil. We're caught up in the devil's reality, brothers and sisters. As these devils, they're providing us with everything that we need. They provide us with jobs. They provide us with housing. government assistance, and by them providing us with these things, we act like them, we think like them, we talk like them, but we're not like them. We're original, and they're grafted beings, making them devils, brothers and sisters, the skunk of the planet Earth. And that's not us. See, they were grafted to be made weak and wicked. And we're original. We're strong, righteous, and mathematical people, brothers and sisters. But these devils, they dumbed us down to their level. And that's the concept of a devil. They see someone intelligent, they want to bring them down to their level. Because these devils, they don't have no understanding of a higher level. So when someone has a higher understanding than you, they try to bring you down to their level. That's one thing we have to understand, brothers and sisters. As this American dream has us distracted and has us caught up. So we're currently under the force that these devils put us under, which is their mind control. They're the puppet masters to our minds, that they're controlling our minds, maneuvering the way that we think and move and see reality. But soon, and I do mean soon, America will answer to the consequences that they have coming for what they have done to our nation, as America is currently under judgment. And the outcome of this war in heaven, which is in the Middle East, it's going to bring shockwaves right here to the northern American wilderness. And those shockwaves will lead to unprecedented times. And then an insurrection here in America, which will lead to a famine. And that famine will lead to a cannibalism, brothers and sisters. So there's not going to be no denying who these devils are. No way, no how. And then to the destruction of America. As the fall of America is currently underway, brothers and sisters. And all of these events are leading up to the fall of America. From the nightmare that these devils put us through, which was the Holocaust, as we submitted to these devils, to the abomination of desolation, which triggered the war in heaven. And now we're currently in the war in heaven. And the outcome of the war in heaven is revealed through the unsealed scriptures of the Bible, which will lead to unprecedented times right here in America. And those unprecedented times is due to us, brothers and sisters. Yes, because this war in heaven, which is in the Middle East, it's all about us. It's all about our rise, brothers and sisters. It's all about us coming together as a seemingly great army right here in America. And our nation will be born in one day. But we have to realize that these devils, they have all eyes on us. In these other nations, their eyes are on us too, especially our half-brothers Ishmael, the house of Sod. They are sitting by patiently waiting. So when the woman gives birth, they can devour the child. And that child is us, brothers and sisters. The original black man and original black woman, we're in the womb of America. And soon, we're to come out of that womb and be birthed into a seemingly great army. But as the scripture states, the dragon sat by closely, watching, waiting for that woman to give birth, so that the dragon could devour the child. And that's us. So we do need to stay security-minded at all times, brothers and sisters. And I do mean all times, because all eyes are on us, as the target is on our back, and our nation is at war, and we're at war with all of our enemies, brothers and sisters. So we have to understand what's taking place. We have to snap out of this American dream. We have to cut ties with these devils, brothers and sisters, so we start thinking for ourselves and doing for ourselves as we move forward into our future. Because we do have an exit door out of America, and that exit door is the fulfillment to the Abraham covenant, brothers and sisters, which is our vision. Because the American dream is not a vision at all. It's a damn dream that they have us caught up in, sleeping in, drooling in, where they have us dumb, dead to the knowledge of self, who we are and how powerful we are, and blinded to the fact that we are the true seed of Abraham. We're God's chosen people. And seeing the nightmare of the Holocaust that we went through, we were transformed from angels to gods, meaning we were transformed into diamonds. And that's what we are to this very day. So we have to understand that the war in heaven is all about us, brothers and sisters. It's all about our rise. Because our rise are these devils' destruction. And we have to realize that our time is near, brothers and sisters. And that takes us to the war in heaven. And the war in heaven, as I stated, it's all about us, brothers and sisters. As the war is currently on, where Michael and his angels go to war with the dragon and his angels. Let's identify who Michael and his angels are, brothers and sisters, so we have a clear understanding of what's taking place. Michael is Master Farad Muhammad, brothers and sisters. His angels are Iran and Syria, and they are fighting on the behalf of the original black man and original black woman right here in the Northern American wilderness. They're fighting for us, brothers and sisters, because the war is on, brothers and sisters. And the dragon and his angels, it's time to identify who they are. See, the dragon is the house of Saud, brothers and sisters. In other words, Saudi Arabia, our half-brothers Ishmael, them who are occupying our land and are occupying the oil on our land, which is making them extremely wealthy. And that's our land they're occupying. That's our wealth that they have an occupation currently over, brothers and sisters. It's not theirs. The inheritance was supposed to go to the true seed of Abraham, which is the original black man and original black woman that was stolen from their original land and brought here to America as we were sold into slavery by our half-brothers Ishmael, which are the house of Saud, in other words, Saudi Arabia. And the dragon, his angels are Britain, which is Magog, in other words, mother of God. And then America, which is God. And then the Antichrist, false Israel, the synagogue of the Satan, brothers and sisters, them who are occupying our identity, saying they are the true seed of Abraham. And they are not, brothers and sisters. We have to understand what is taking place. Because America has control of our energy. They're ripping us off, brothers and sisters. They're using and abusing our energy that they have us caught up in their capitalist system. And capitalism is slavery by definition, brothers and sisters. It's the direct definition to slavery. Maximum profit for these damn devils and minimal overhead for the original black man and original black woman right here in America. As we are the creative force that's supporting America. We come up with all the inventions and ideas and great thoughts And these damn devils take credit for it as they use and abuse and manipulate our energy in their system. And some of us, they just have down and out in their system as they provide us with government assistance, housing. They break us down to where we can't even think for ourselves. We can't do for ourselves. And we depend on them at all costs by any means necessary, making us go under their authority and their way of thinking. And we don't even realize it at all. We don't realize that we're accepting things from these devils, that we have no choice but to act like these damn devils. Because we're accepting resources from these devils. And then without realizing it, like I just stated, we tend to act like them. We tend to think like them and do like them. So we have to understand what's taking place, brothers and sisters, because we have to do for ourselves, just like the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said. We have to do for ourselves, brothers and sisters. We have to think for ourselves. We have to cut ties with these damn devils. We're capable of doing for ourselves, too. We have to believe in ourselves. We have to know how strong we are. We have to know that we are mathematical people and that we can do any damn thing. Because these devils have us thinking other than. They have us thinking that we are cursed black hand to be slaves forever and ever. And if we're believing that, then we act like that. We act on what we believe. And those beliefs were put into our minds by our direct enemy, which are these damn devils. They have us believing these things. They have us believing that we are cursed, that we can't do nothing, that we're ugly, that we got big ass noses, nappy hair, that we ain't worth shit. They have us thinking this, brothers and sisters. When we're worth everything, we're more than them. So we have to understand what is taking place, brothers and sisters, at all costs. Because the war in heaven, which is in the Middle East, the outcome is going to set us free. It's going to break that force that these damn devils have over us. That mental attack is going to go away. So we're going to think for ourselves. And once that mental force is broken that they have over us, if they're controlling our minds, they're going to want to physically attack us, brothers and sisters. A physical attack is going to be on. So we have to start preparing ourselves now, not later. We have to start preparing our children now, not later. Just as these devils are doing dress rehearsals and rounding up all the immigrants here in America and throwing them in detention centers and shipping them out, we have to start rehearsing for our damn selves. Because we don't want to be caught up in the fire. We want to be ahead of the fire, days ahead of the fire, to where these devils don't even see where we're at. They can't even attack us. They can't even deal with us truly. They can try all they want. They can try to deal with us in a way that we don't see coming or we don't understand. But it won't happen because we're ahead of the curve. We're ahead of the fire. Because we know what we see from afar in the Middle East is what we will soon see here, right in America. All of the genocide that's happening, the destruction, the terror, the horror, the killing of men, women, and children, the famine, no food coming in, no water coming in, just a damn nightmare. We're going to soon see that here right in the Northern American wilderness. So we should start preparing ourselves now, brothers and sisters, because we don't want to be caught up as disbelievers. A disbeliever is one that does not take heed to the warning, thinking everything's going to be fine. So I'm telling you, a hurricane's coming your way, and you're just sitting back, caught up in the American dream, receiving reparation from these devils, government assistance from these devils, loving these damn devils, working in the devil's capitalist system, doing for them and not doing for self and thinking for self. You're going to continue to do that. And then when that hurricane comes, you're going to get hit by it. So that's your consequence for being for being a disbeliever. You heard the message and you ignored the message due to the fact that the devil has control over you. The devil has a hold of you and you don't want to let go. And you have the ability to let go because you can do for yourself. You can provide for yourself. But you don't want to let go of that control that the devil has over you. Due to the devil feeds you nothing and gives you nothing, but you believe it's something when you could do way better than what the devil is giving you. So we have to understand what is taking place, brothers and sisters, because the war in heaven is on. Let's take a look at some clips to see what is currently going down in heaven, which is in the Middle East, brothers and sisters. As Iran is in defense mode, defending themselves from the aggressors, which are the dragon and his angels in the war in heaven. See, brothers and sisters, this ain't no game. The war in heaven is on, and the outcome to this war in heaven will bring shockwaves right here to the Northern American wilderness, because our economy is fueled on oil, and that oil comes from the Middle East. And this war will put a stop to the oil that America receives from the Middle East, leaving America with no more fuel to fuel their economy, brothers and sisters. See, America produces oil, but they produce crude oil, which is dirty oil. It can't fuel a damn thing, brothers and sisters. And see, if there's no oil to fuel the economy will collapse, brothers and sisters. That's why you see gas prices going through the roof. Just 2 weeks ago, we was at $5 a gallon here in Southern California. But now we're at $6.25 a gallon here in Southern California and in Northern California. The prices are up, brothers and sisters, here on the West Coast. Oil prices have spiked to double digits. Just for a half tank, it runs you about 60 American dollars. But before this war took place, or let's say before the pause in this war, gas was, for a half tank, it would take like $20 or $30. So that goes to show you that we're now in double digits. And it's soon to be in triple digits, brothers and sisters. So we have to understand what is taking place. We have to understand that our economy is fueled on oil. It's not fueled on the blood of Jesus. And that takes us to the aggressors in this war, brothers and sisters. Yes, the aggressors that triggered this war in heaven, which is in the Middle East, because the event that triggered the war in heaven is labeled as the abomination of desolation, which no one is talking about. False Israel, they're not speaking about it. Or America, they're not speaking about it at all. Because they are the ones doing it, brothers and sisters. See, America, they're supporting, backing, and funding false Israel in the genocide in the Middle East. If they're supplying them with weapons, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes, they're supplying false Israel with weapons. And false Israel, they're just pulling the trigger and pushing the buttons to these weapons, making them allies. So they're working together, brothers and sisters. And as they work together, they are the aggressors in this war. As the event that set this war off in heaven was the abomination of desolation, which was spoken about through Daniel the prophet. And Daniel the prophet is the messenger of the covenant, which is Joshua the Messiah, the true Christ, the Ancient of Days, Master Suleiman. He's the only one speaking about this, brothers and sisters. And these events are being revealed through the unsealed scriptures of the Bible, meaning it's revealing events before they even happen. And see, these pastors and preachers and their lying son of a devil Farrakhan and his student ministers, they haven't spoke one word about the abomination of desolation. They're ignoring the genocide that false Israel is the aggressors in, with the support and backing and weaponry from America. See, they're trying to normalize genocide, brothers and sisters. They want the whole world to believe that genocide and destruction and terror is normal. But it's not, brothers and sisters. But they're trying to make you realize that it is, so you can believe this is just a normal thing, due to the fact it's not directly affecting you, but it will soon directly affect you right here in the Northern American wilderness, whether you realize it or not, brothers and sisters. So we have to understand what is taking place, so we can understand why these events are taking place and how it all adds up mathematically. Because these events are going to lead to the unprecedented times that's soon to be here in America, brothers and sisters. And we're going to all witness these unprecedented times. But I'm here to give you the information that you need so you can understand what triggered these unprecedented times, as these events unfold right before your eyes, but you don't understand what is taking place. So I'm here to inform you of how these events line up, and why they're taking place, and how they're taking place, and who's behind it. So we have to understand what is going on, brothers and sisters. And I'm here to give you a clear understanding of what's going on. Because the war is on, brothers and sisters. And false Israel, they are the aggressors, along with their allies, America, in this war. And they're doing any and everything that they can do to prevent the fulfillment of the Abrahamic covenant, brothers and sisters. That takes us to the abomination of desolation, which is revealed in Matthew chapter 24, verse 15. And this is the event that triggered the war in heaven that is currently underway, which is all about the true seed of Abraham, the original black man and original black woman. Verse 15. Therefore, when you see the abomination of desolation, which was spoken of through Daniel, the prophet, standing in the holy place, let the reader understand. The reader has to understand that false Israel, they are the abominable act creating desolation all throughout the Middle East. It's them, brothers and sisters, as they are allied with America and supported by America, backed by America, funded by America. America is supplying them with the weapons that they need to create this genocide, brothers and sisters. As America established false Israel in 1948 to counteract the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's claims stating that the original black man and original black woman here in America are the true seed of Abraham. That's false Israel. They masquerade around as the true seed of Abraham, but they are not. And they're being blessed for occupying our identity, as they are identity thieves. And we're being cursed, black hand. So we believe that we're going to be slaves forever and ever due to we're not aware of our true identity. So I'm here to inform you, original black man and original black woman, of your true identity. That you are the true seed of Abraham, without a shadow of a doubt. And in false Israel, they are the synagogue of the Satan. There's nothing holy about them as they occupy the Holy Land, Jerusalem. We see them doing the abomination of desolation, creating destruction, killing women, men, and children, blowing up infrastructures, bombing houses, schools, schoolyards, children, hospitals. They're creating a global crisis, brothers and sisters. They're creating a global energy crisis. So I'm here to make you aware of what's taking place. And then we have Americans in America saying that's not good what false Israel is doing. But in microcosm, America did worse. So they're just following the lead of them who established them in 1948, which is America. They're just following America's lead, as they did a nightmare to our nation. And that nightmare we live was the Holocaust. 400 years of genocide, torturing and afflicting us, chastising and sodomizing us, beating us, raping us, butt breaking us, lynching us, all of the cruel things you can ever think of. And the list never ends, brothers and sisters. They fed us shit, unclean drinking water, horrible living conditions. Use our children as alligator bait. The unthinkable, the unimaginable. Just cruelty, brothers and sisters, was directed at our nation, which are the true seed of Abraham, the original black man and the original black woman, right here in the Northern American wilderness. So we have to understand what is taking place, brothers and sisters, because of the abomination of desolation. This event led to the war in heaven, which is all about us. And the outcome of the war in heaven will be our rise, brothers and sisters. Yes, the outcome will be these devils' destruction and our rise, because our rise is their destruction. That's one thing we have to get clear, brothers and sisters. And that takes us to the true identity of false Israel, them who are claiming to be the true seed of Abraham, but their claim is not valid, brothers and sisters. It's a false claim. That's why we refer to them as false Israel. Revelation chapter 2, verse 9 reveals, I have known of you the tribulation and the poverty, but rich you are, and the blasphemy. That means the lies out of the same Jews to be themselves, and not they are, but synagogue of the Satan. See, brothers and sisters, false Israel, they're a damn lie. They're not the true seed of Abraham. They're the synagogue of the Satan, as their true identity is revealed in Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. See, Satan the God of this world, meaning the God of this age and this time. But Satan's rule and control and powers are soon to be broken, brothers and sisters, due to the outcome of the war in the Middle East. Because false Israel, at the end of this war, they will be abandoned in the Middle East, left alone to do for self, to think for selves. And they will not have the backing and support from America, nor will they have the fuel that gives them power from their allies, which is the House of Saud. In other words, the dragon, brothers and sisters, Saudi Arabia, because they're fueling this whole affair. That's one thing we do have to get clear. The dragon, which is the House of Saud, Saudi Arabia, they're powering this whole affair. They're pushing this whole affair. The dragon is fueling his angels, which are America, Britain, and false Israel. And they are the aggressors in the event of the abomination of desolation that led to the war in heaven, that triggered the war in heaven, brothers and sisters. They are the ones that caused this. They are the ones guilty for a global energy crisis. As gas prices are rising worldwide, as they are destroying infrastructures that are needed to fuel the world, brothers and sisters. So we have to understand what is taking place. Because the God Satan rules the world. And Satan's minions, which are these devils and demons, they control the world that we live in. So we have to understand when we say, thank you, God, I love God, I follow God, be sure and say the God's full name. Because the God of this world is Satan, brothers and sisters. They're in control. And Satan controls you through his money, which are these dying, worthless American dollars. If you take a look on the back of money, it says, in God we trust. And that's the God everyone trusts, due to the fact they're chasing money on a day-to-day basis, brothers and sisters. And that money holds no value, as they're trying to give us their money for reparations, to make things right. But we're not going to take those reparations at all, because by receiving reparations, you will sell out your birthright, and your birthright is the fulfillment to your vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant. There's no way you're going to want to sell that out, brothers and sisters, especially for some dying dollars that you will not be able to spend due to America is under judgment, and that judgment will lead to the collapse and fall of America, and to the destruction of America. So how would you even spend those dying dollars? As I stated earlier, we love the devil, but the devil gives us nothing. They make us believe they're giving us something by giving us money, as they rip off and use and abuse our energy and manipulate us. And in return, they give us nothing, which is their dying dollars, brothers and sisters. That's a form of mind control. That's how they control us, by giving us the things that we think are worth something, but they're not worth a damn thing. As we have the power and ability and authority to do for ourselves, and cut ties with these damn devils, and cut ties with the way that they think, so we can move forward. And that takes us to Revelations chapter 3, verse 9. And it reveals in verse 9, look, I am giving out of the synagogue of the Satan, of the same themselves Jews to be, and not they are, but they are lying. See, brothers and sisters, false Israel, they are not the true seed of Abraham at all. They are damn liars, as they are identity thieves. They're occupying our identity. And they're being, as I stated earlier, they're being blessed for occupying our identity. And we're being cursed, Black Ham, to be slaves forever and ever. And that's what they put in our minds, brothers and sisters. so we can operate under their control, and we won't think and do for ourselves. So we have to understand what is at hand, brothers and sisters, because these damn devils are out of hand. And if we're under their authority, they have us out of hand too. So that's why I keep stating we have to cut ties with these damn devils, so we can think and do for ourselves, because we done lost our damn minds here in the gravitational vortex due to the fact that we're caught up in the American dream. And we're caught up in the American dream tough, brothers and sisters. We're still working for these devils, caught up in their capitalist system. We're sending our children to these devil schools so they can program our children to think against us, the parents, the guardians, the leaders, the adults. That's what we're doing, brothers and sisters, and we don't realize it. We send our children to school, and then these devils, they give the teachers the program to program our children. So they're attacking our children's minds. And then our children comes home and they attack us with the minds that these devils gave them. And then we get upset at our children. But yet we are the ones that's sending them to school. When we have to realize that there is a such thing as homeschooling. And in homeschooling will give us the authority over our children, so we can program their minds the way that we see fit. But we can't program their minds if our mind is still under a program. We have to upload that new mind, brothers and sisters. We have to upload our new minds and get rid of the devil's minds, as they are attacking our minds. So I'm here to inform you what's taking place, because you can't fix something if you don't know why it's broken, if you don't know how to fix what's broken. So we are at the time of the end, brothers and sisters. Yes, we are in the time of the end, which is revealed through Daniel chapter 11, verse 40. It reveals the time that we are currently in, brothers and sisters. And they said at the time of the end, the time would speed up. It will be going faster. And that's what we see, brothers and sisters. We're already halfway through the year. So hasn't time been rolling, brothers and sisters? It's been going at a fast pace. That's another way that you can see that we are at the time of the end. We're living in the end times, brothers and sisters. All these wars are going on. All these issues. The fall of America is here. It's taking place right before our very eyes. And the book of Daniel, chapter 11, verse 40, reveals it. So let's take a look. At the time of the end, the king of the south shall attack him, and the king of the north shall come against him like a whirlwind. See, brothers and sisters, the king of the south is false Israel, and they attacked the king of the north, which is Iran. See, the king of the south, false Israel, they are the aggressors in this war. And the king of the north, which is Iran, they're in defense mode. They're defending themselves. And they're defending themselves in a real way, because they came at false Israel like a whirlwind, brothers and sisters. Straight off that pause from the war in the Middle East. As soon as that war resumed, Iran came at false Israel like a whirlwind, and false Israel's allies, as they were destroying American military bases all throughout the Middle East, and destroying false Israel, all their infrastructures. They're coming at them hard, brothers and sisters. This is no game. This is happening in real time. And the outcome of this war will set the original black man and the original black woman free here in America. And it's going to set us free as we are in the womb of America. And we will be born in one day. So once a child's born, they're free, brothers and sisters. They're walking around. They're thinking, they're talking, they're doing it for themselves. They're not under America's control anymore due to the fact they were born. But once we're born, we have to realize all our enemies and hidden enemies and direct enemies, they're going to be at us. They're going to be at our throats. So we're going to have to stay security minded at all times. Because as I stated earlier, the dragon was waiting patiently, sitting aside, waiting for the woman to give birth so they can devour the child. But I'm here to inform you so that will not happen, brothers and sisters. We can avoid these things from happening. And the way we avoid these things from happening is through the unsealed scriptures of the Bible, which gives us prophecies about events before they even take place. And that takes us to Revelations, chapter 12, verse 7 through 9, brothers and sisters, which reveals the war in heaven, and that heaven is located in the Middle East. And it also reveals who's involved in the war in heaven, what's taking place, and who will be victorious and who will be defeated. So let's take a look. Verse 7, and occurred war in the heaven, the Michael and the angels of him, of the to war with the dragon, and the dragon war, and the angels of it. See, verse 7 reveals Michael and his angels, and the dragon and his angels, and they're going to war, brothers and sisters, which they are at war currently. So let's identify who Michael and his angels are. See, Michael is Master Farah Muhammad, and his angels are Iran and Syria. Iran and Syria, they're God's witnesses, brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. And the dragon and his angels are identified as who Michael and his angels are going to war with. So the dragon is identified as the house of Saud, in other words, Saudi Arabia, our half brothers Ishmael, them who are occupying our land. And the angels of the dragon are Britain, which is the mother of God, meaning Magog, and America, which is Gog, because out of Britain came America. And then the Antichrist, false Israel, the synagogue of the Satan. So that identifies who's involved in this war in heaven, brothers and sisters. And verse 8 identifies who was defeated and not found a place yet in the heaven. So verse 8, and not it proved strong, not but place was found of them yet in the heaven. See, brothers and sisters, verse 8 is revealing who's going to take that loss, whose powers will be shaken, who will be destroyed and defeated in this war. Because there can only be one winner and one loser. It's not going to be a tie, brothers and sisters. The outcome of this war will lead to our rise. As our God, Master Farah Muhammad, and his angels, Iran and Syria, they're fighting on our behalf, brothers and sisters. They're at war for us right now. They're at war for us in the east. And the true Christ, which is Joshua the Messiah, he's at war for us in the west. And they're both kicking ass right now in real time. So verse 9 reveals who was defeated in the war in heaven. Verse 9, and was thrown the dragon the great, the serpent the archaic, the being called devil, and the Satan, the making to err, the being inhabited whole. He was thrown into the earth, and the angels of him with him were thrown. See, brothers and sisters, verse 9 reveals the defeat of the dragon and his angels. They will be kicked out of heaven, brothers and sisters. The dragon will flee back to India. America and Britain will flee into Europe, and that will be the beginning of Armageddon, which is the European war. And then false Israel will be abandoned, left alone, with no support and fuel from their allies. And they will be screaming, peace and safety, peace and safety. but no one's going to hear them at all. And the outcome to this war will lead to men's hearts failing them for fear. Right here in America, brothers and sisters. So Luke chapter 21, verse 26 reveals men's hearts failing them for fear and for looking after those things which are coming on the earth, for the powers of the heavens shall be shaken. Right before your very eyes, brothers and sisters. Many people are going to be having heart failure issues, seizures. They're going to be going crazy due to the outcome of this war in the Middle East, brothers and sisters. Because they're going to know it's going to be the beginning to the end of the American empire as we know it. The American dream will be canceled. It will be shut down. It will be destroyed, brothers and sisters, right before your very eyes. And these devils, they're not going to want their reality destroyed because their reality benefits them. It works for them. It works in their favor. So why would they want to destroy it, brothers and sisters? Why would they want that? They're not going to want that at all. And that takes us to Luke chapter 21, verse 20. But when you see Jerusalem surrounded by armies, who occupies Jerusalem, false Israel, just as I stated, they're going to be abandoned, left all alone. Then recognize that her desolation is near. See, false Israel will soon be destroyed and go down, brothers and sisters. But so we have to understand what is taking place. And when false Israel goes down, we have to understand everything that they stand for will go down right along with them, which is the Zionist movement, which is the fact that they are not the true seed of Abraham, and that whole religious eschatology will be destroyed. So let's take a look at this clip with some information from Chuck Bowles about false Israel's destruction and what they stand for and how they're holding up what they stand for, because it will soon be destroyed, brothers and sisters.
If the Iranian war goes on too much longer, the nation-state of Israel itself might cease to exist. That is a distinct possibility. If that happened, it would blow the minds of Christian Zionists and blow up the false teachings of Christian Zionism. How would John Hagee, Robert Jefferson, Franklin Graham explain that? More importantly, what would the followers of Hagee, Jefferson, Graham do? You can stick around in those churches if indeed Israel ceases to exist as a nation state and the Zionist regime is destroyed permanently. You're going to stay in these Christian Zionist churches and keep lapping up that gobbledygook, that nonsense, which now they're going to have to go through spiritual gymnastics to try and conform what they said in the past with what is now the present and make it fit the...
See, brothers and sisters, all these lies will be exposed. Oh yes, the lies will be exposed, brothers and sisters, right before your very eyes. And that will destroy this whole reality that is ruled by Satan, the God of this world, brothers and sisters, the God that is controlling everything in this world and controlling everyone. That's what we have to realize and understand, brothers and sisters. Because false Israel, they're going down, and they're going down hard. But before they go down, America's going to send out a national security alert, brothers and sisters. Yes, they're going to send out a national security alert to attack all blacks. They're not going to waste their time sorting out the true seed of Abraham, because we are the reason why false Israel is going to be destroyed. And we are the evidence to their lie that they are claiming to be the true seed of Abraham. So what do you do when you are being exposed as liars? you have to get rid of the truth. And we are the truth. We are the evidence that exposes false Israel as being false due to the fact that we are the true seed of Abraham, the original black man and original black woman in America. So they're going to want to attack us and get rid of us, brothers and sisters. They're going to be angry at us. They're going to be furious at us because they're going to know we're the reason why their reality is being destroyed. So as I stated earlier, we have to stay security minded at all times. And see, when these devils attack us in these other nations, we don't promote violence at all, but we will defend ourselves at all costs by any means necessary. As the target is on our backs, brothers and sisters, and our nation is at war. We're just currently in a mind war. But once that force is broken that they have over us, which is the concept of false Israel being the true seed of Abraham, and they're not, which is all that religious eschatology, the Zionist movement that's holding us down, once that force is broken, we will then realize who we are. And then when they don't have control of our minds anymore, when that force field drops and is broken and shattered into pieces, they're going to want to physically attack us, brothers and sisters. There's going to be a physical attack. And there's going to be a famine. So there will be no food here. And they're going to want us on their shelves. They're going to want us on their barbecue grills. They're going to want to eat us, brothers and sisters. So let's take a look at how these devils think.
I will eat my neighbors. I'm not letting my kids die. I'm just going to be honest. My superpower is being honest. I've extrapolated this out, and I won't have to for a few years because I got food and stuff. But I'm literally looking at my neighbors now and going, I'm ready to hang them up.
See, these devils, they're not going to starve, brothers and sisters. They're talking about they'll eat their neighbors. And most of our people live around these damn devils. So, as I said earlier, we have to cut ties with these devils, brothers and sisters. We have to understand that these devils are devils, and they're not playing with us, brothers and sisters. No way, no how. We have to take heed to what's going on. Take heed to the warning. We don't want to be caught up as a disbeliever, brothers and sisters. Not at all. I'm here to give you the warning that you need and the information that you need so you can move forward. As you need to be seeking and subscribing to the messenger of the covenant. In real time, brothers and sisters, because the war is on, and the outcome of this war will lead to that national security alert. The national security alert will label all blacks in America as a national security threat. So we have to understand what is taking place, brothers and sisters. And that takes us to our exit door, to the fulfillment of our vision, which is the Abraham covenant. Exodus, chapter 1, verse 10. Exodus means it's time to exit the U.S., meaning exit the United States of America, brothers and sisters. It's time to get the hell out of here. It's time to move forward and move on. So let's take a look and see what Exodus chapter 1, verse 10 reveals. Come on, let us deal surely with them, lest they multiply. And it comes to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. See, brothers and sisters, these devils are revealing their plan right before our eyes. They planned to deal with us truly in a way we wouldn't not figure out. But their plan is failing, brothers and sisters. As we see who these devils are, they made a plan, but it's not going to work at all. They're forming weapons against us, but they're not going to prosper. See, brothers and sisters, what we have to understand is that America and these devils, they have traps already set in place to destroy us meaning they want to cancel the original black man and original black woman right here in America. And they're doing any and everything in their power to prevent the fulfillment to the Abrahamic covenant, which is our vision. As I said earlier, these devils, they know exactly who we are. And they know who we are due to the fact that they established false Israel in 1948 to counteract the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's claim. And his claim was valid, stating that the original black man and original black woman right here in America are the true seed of Abraham. We are God's chosen people, brothers and sisters. So we have to understand who we are. As America has many traps already set in place to destroy us. And they have been doing dress rehearsals. They've been practicing, brothers and sisters. So let's take a look at the many traps that America has set in place. As America has us labeled as 3/5 of a human in their constitution, which is their law book. So we're labeled as food when that famine hits and that cannibalism takes place. So let's take a look, brothers and sisters.
There was a slow-moving coup. Let me just describe some of the steps, and you tell me if I'm being paranoid. First, create a masked police force. Get people used to looking at that. Normalize snatching people off the street. Get them used to that. Normalize seeing the National Guard and the military on the street. Then start talking about crime in the capital, which is basically, it's always been a fairly crime-ridden city. This is our nation's capital where elections are decided. And then because the crime is so bad, have other states start sending their troops, not just the National Guard there in D.C., but now at least 6 other states are sending their troops, which then Trump can then federalize. So you're having many states' troops on the ground there, and now they're under federal control. So you have in the capital a sort of permanent police presence. So when...
See, brothers and sisters, they have these traps set already for us. And we're aware, brothers and sisters. We just tend to ignore it. We see what's happening as we live in America. We're all aware of ICE, brothers and sisters, as they're rounding up all the immigrants, throwing them in detention centers. And we're next, brothers and sisters. As I stated, they're just doing dress rehearsal. So we have to understand what is taking place, because we do have an exit door. We have a ladder to climb up out of America, brothers and sisters, to get the hell up out of America. And as we exit America, we're going to do double to these devils for what they have done to us, as we are the revengers of our ancestors. As we are our ancestors. We're just here in a different form to this very day. But we're still them. And that takes us to the fulfillment of our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant. Because we're going home, brothers and sisters. We're cutting ties with America. We don't want no parts of America. We don't want to have anything to do with America. We're not accepting no reparations, which we are not selling out our vision, which is the Abrahamic covenant. We're not selling that out for no worthless dying dollars. We're not giving that up for Satan's money when our God made give us his involatile word, which is a direct promise to the true seed of Abraham, which is us. So let me read it for you again, brothers and sisters. Genesis chapter 15, verse 18 reveals, in that day God made a covenant with Abram, saying unto thy seed, we are thy seed, brothers and sisters, the original black man and original black woman here in America, as sojourners on a temporary stay. We are the true seed of Abraham. Have I given this land? See, we have our own land. America is not our land. From the river of Egypt unto the great river, the river Euphrates. And if you take a look on the map, that land is Arabia. That's our promised land, brothers and sisters. And we're going home nice and strong. So they better keep the porch lights on. Yes, sir. And yes, ma'am. We have to understand exactly who we are, brothers and sisters. And we're going to stay security-minded at all times. And I do mean all times. As we make our exit out of America. And we're going to be doing double to what these devils have done to us on our exit out of America. So as I come before you, brothers and sisters, sisters and brothers, I'm going to leave you in the peaceful greetings of Assalamu alaikum. It's your brother, Amir Yusuf.